Hi everyone, it's Julie from Sprouts and Stems here. Today's video, can you guess, is going to be all about Monstera Deliciosa care. And I will be doing a propagation video soon, but today's video is a care guide. I have this beautiful specimen here that I recently cut off my bigger one. You can kind of see outside, but I'll have some footage up on the screen at some point. So before we get into the video, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new planty content from me, and check out my Patreon link in the description for exclusive planty content. I just recently posted a Nepenthes pitcher plant video, just talking about some tips and showing off my pitcher plants. So check that out if you're interested. Okay, now we'll get right into the Monstera Deliciosa care guide. Monsteras are tropical, jungly plants. They grow in jungles, they climb up trees using aerial roots, and the footage I will show you of my one outside has some massive aerial roots growing on it, so you can definitely kind of get an idea of how they would just keep growing bigger and bigger and grabbing onto the tree and working their way all the way up. So you will see particularly huge aerial roots on Monstera Deliciosa. They need that strength to be able to climb. Now, growing them as indoor plants, you can have them climb. If you have a moss pole, you can put it on a moss pole. You could get some kind of trellis for larger monsteras. If given the opportunity, they will climb, but you don't have to grow them as climbing plants. So when it comes to light, bright indirect light is best. They can grow in lower light too, but they just won't grow as big and amazing and probably how you want a monstera to grow if you have them. So bright indirect light is always best, but if you want your monstera to have lots of holes and have that really cool monstera look, then you definitely want lots and lots of bright indirect light. Now, when it comes to water, this plant is pretty forgiving. You don't want to be like constantly overwatering it, but it's not going to hate you after one overwatering session. You want to wait for like the top few inches to dry. It doesn't want to get like totally and completely bone dry, but you don't want the soil to be constantly sopping wet. So mine out there, it's pretty big. I water it probably actually like twice a week because it's very hot and it dries out really quickly. So there's no like set watering schedule. It all depends on the environmental factors. And also, if your plant's leaves start to droop and start going kind of flat, it means that it needs water. And once the leaves fill back up with water, the plant will be like this again. Now, for humidity, just like any tropical plant, it definitely will appreciate some extra humidity. Your plant's not going to die if it's not in a humid enough environment. But if you do live somewhere humid or have like a humidifier or humid situation to provide to your plant, then it'll definitely be super happy. Now, for potting mix, I just use a general well-draining potting mix, just anything that you buy from the store for houseplants is totally fine. You could get really fancy and do like an aeroid mix, but at the end of the day, you can just buy general houseplant potting mix. And yeah, it's really low maintenance when it comes to that stuff. When it comes to repotting, it depends. I would say like every other year is a good benchmark, but like it all just depends on how quickly your plant is growing. They don't really want to be left to get root bound. So if you see the roots coming out of the drainage holes at the bottom, or if your plant seems to all of a sudden have a stunted growth situation, was super happy and then all of a sudden it's not, and you want to maybe take a look. If it's been a while since you repotted your plant, then probably go ahead and give it a bigger home. So every other year or so, like I said, is a good benchmark. But if your plant is growing just fine, then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. And you want to repot your monstera in a pot that is the next size up from its current pot. Don't be making noise, please. And last but not least is fertilizing. Fertilize your Monstera once or twice a month during the growing season, which is the spring and summer. And you can use just a general balanced houseplant fertilizer for that. And that's it for today. I'm sorry if I seem really low energy in this video. It's been a long week. Don't we kind of look the same? I feel like we're like twins right now. I don't know. Thank you for bearing with me. Let me give you a little close-up situation. So pretty. I'm gonna have to bring the big plant inside in the next month or so. So gotta figure out what to do with that. I have some ideas. Stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please be sure to like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new planty content, and check out my Patreon as another way to support my channel. I post exclusive planty content there that I don't post anywhere else. And thanks so much for watching. I'm pretty sure I said that like 5 times. I'm tired. I'm gonna go pour myself a glass of wine and watch TV. Have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.